What's going on, people? What's going on, people? How are we doing this Friday evening? As you know, this is your AFN Friday Night Madness. Um, as you can tell, the terrible twosome is here at it again. Your boy K Styles, aka the Six Man, aka the Fat Man. And of course, y'all know this guy over here, the mad scientist himself. And what else call, man? Call you mad scientist. What else would you like to be called? The Great One? Do we call you the Great One? Or we call you the only?
I don't know what I feel like today.
We just gonna stick with the mad scientist
Let's
today.
just stick with that.
Mad scientist be good today, man. Like
today I'm the mad scientist.
Exactly. And like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Like I said, you could have been anywhere else, but y'all fucking with us today. So, as we got to do it, AFN style, quoted by Magnus, 427, that's in the chat. Make sure y'all show some love. We got the roll call to do. We must always do this roll call. And who do we have up here? We got Mr. Motivate.
Hold on. One second. I got it. Don't nobody give a damn about no damn Drake. I don't care about no goddamn Drake. That's off ass shit. It's full of damn R&B songs. I don't want to hear that shit.
We're gonna get it like
I'm good now.
You know that is. Don't do that, man. You gonna lose a whole lot of subscribers talking about fuck Drake. But like I said, man, we got Mr. Motivator in here. We got Roger Walker. Like I said, Madness. He in the building. The Magnificent in the building. We got Monte Green. We got Adrian Jacinto. We got Brian Peoples. Michael Walker. Cookie by Nature. Hey, that's the homie right there. So make sure y'all show him some love right there. He said, call me big. Cookie my name talking about call me big. Bro, we don't want nothing related over here.
Oh, boy.
Cookie, she's more like a ginger snap than anything. The Nation in the building. Asia Green, Daniel Robinson, Raymond Elder. We got Ezekiel King in here, Brian Peoples. Y'all see Miss Maggie T in the chat. You put some roses in for her and Asia Green. Falcon fan 1990. I guess he agreed. He said Drake is trash. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Drake is kind of overrated.
I ain't even gonna lie. Every once in a while.
Yeah. Man. Kind of overrated.
I can even turn to the old listen to damn Jodeci. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the new Aaliyah finally on Spotify. Shit.
Got Eric Murphy, Ezekiel King. We got I Am Jamel. We got a Sikbo Basie. And we're going to do a couple more. Ghost Peppers, King Treyway. All right, so. What's going on, people? We got one more person that we about to bring on here with us. As you know, he is the money man. Ka-ching, ching, 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 ching. Let's see. Who, man? Yeah, I know y'all hear that in the background. Miss Maggie T got me on auto tune over here, boy.
What's going on, everybody?
We got the money, man. Money.
Money.
What's up?
Exactly.
What's up, Falcons Nation?
Man, what's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Nothing, can't call it.
Shit real good.
Hey,
I don't know where that came from, but I thought that was
Oh man.
Hey,
Wait.
Styles, you realize Mike ain't got nothing.
You said what,
I said
man?
you realize Mike ain't got nothing to say to me, right? You
No,
realize Mike ain't got nothing to say to me, right?
Hey, don't.
We can talk about that. We can talk about that later. We can get some of this
Whoa.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about that weak ass Clemson shit? Ain't nobody thinking about that damn Clemson. I ain't forgot shit.
Dog in a fight.
Oh, don't believe for 1 second. I forget anything. I remember everything. I'm tactical about mine, okay? I hit when I want to hit.
Oh man, y'all get the fuck out of here. Let's go and get some of this Falcons
Ain't
news out.
nobody talking to you. You ain't even in the ring, okay?
Man, hey, motherfucker, I'm sitting here refereeing the shit, so you better goddamn touch gloves and respect the official. Why goddamn disqualify your ass.
Whoa, disqualified.
You gonna get your ass disqualified. I'm gonna call your ass for targeting. Like, hey, targeting, Mad Mike, disrespecting authority. Get your ass up out of here.
Man said target. He about to target. I'm good now. All right, you on with that.
Hey, I tell people like I said, we used to this all the time. I get the banner from him, Maggie T, and about 99% of the state of Georgia. So I'm used to it.
Man.
Man, but what you got for us today, Mike? What you got for us?
It's not much. We're gonna kind of freestyle for the most part, but let's get into this. Let's just get into cuts real quick. The signings, not so much the cuts. I guess it is cuts. I don't know nothing about no Kevin Dodd, so I'm gonna just skip over that. Whatever his name is, I don't know nothing about him, so I'm not gonna.
He's just another receiver.
We just got another receiver. We got another receiver, whoever he is. All right. I definitely haven't done my homework on him. Like I said, I'm not gonna pretend. If anybody in the comments you know anything about him, you kind of enlighten us. Well, put the comment on the screen. But I do know we cut Dante. How the hell you say his name? Dante Foreman.
Dante Foreman. Yeah.
Dante Foreman. We cut him and we signed.
You said Deontis.
Yeah,
Miss Maggie T said Deontis. I was like, what? That sounds like a male stripper she thinking about.
That sounds like a damn Roman god or something. Deontis. But Foreman. We signed James Varders, who was an outside linebacker for the most part. He's a special teamer. He did play with Todd Monachino. I think that's his name. How the hell you say? I'm bad on these dang names. All right, Monachino, whatever his name is. We signed him. He's pretty much an outside linebacker, blitzer. He's basically just a guy that's going to be on special teams and to be helped with the game plan for during the practice, during the week and whatnot. So don't expect him to see too much time at all, if any. He's a practice squad guy. He's just another body to kind of help with throughout the help the game plan, help create the game plan going throughout the season. But outside of that, I think we can kind of what are y'all thoughts on it? Like, what do you thought about the cuts? Because we cut Dante Foreman, we cut Quadrillison, we signed a wide receiver. What is everybody's thoughts on that?
I thought Quadre Ollison was a good cut. And I like the new running back that they signed, Wayne Gallman. Of course, he come from Clemson. But the man is a workhorse.
Whoa. That part
The man's a workhorse.
Throw it in. I was waiting for him to throw it in there too.
I mean, the man's a workhorse. I mean, highlights speak for itself. And at the end of the day, I thought he was I think he gonna fit great with the offense. He a power runner and he's fast. He's shifty. That's something he reminds you of a back like kind of like Mike Davis.
Okay. You said Mike Davis, so we're gonna have two UPS trucks in the backfield.
Yeah. Then you got Cordell Patterson. That's gonna be helping back there. Boy, hey, I feel sorry for these defenses. That's on the schedule. They're gonna have to work this year. They're working for every dollar they're getting paid this year.
You got that right.
Hey, say that again. Say that again for the people in the back.
Hey, they're working for every dollar they're making this year.
Booyah. Damn right. but I say it like this, man. We ain't got no shifty back, so that's kind of letting you know they're trying to set a tone. With the way they got the backs that they got, they're trying to set a tone with the running game. I mean, like I said, Quadri Olsen kind of shocked a lot of people. I know a lot of people are still kind of up in arms about it. Javen Hawkins, that's another one people kind of up in arms. But if you notice the running backs that they got, like I said, these are north-south runners. They're not looking for no jump cut to the left-right running back. They want your ass to hit the hole.
Yeah. And he's going to hit that hole with the Jets. He's going to hit it.
But, exactly. Wait, hold on. Marcus Bell said, move, bitch. Get out the way. Yeah, that's how they going to run. That's definitely how they going to run.
Big Mac truck coming through.
But don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that you see Keith Smith in the running game too, because I saw quite a bit of that as well. So, so it's really so you're really going to get about 4 or 5 backs running the damn ball.
What
I didn't.
What?
I really don't too much care for the Deontay Foreman cut because the man, he was all right to me.
Yeah.
It's like
that's kind of what I wanted to kind of get into. When you look at what he's looking for in his back, I think it's quite obvious when you look at every running back. When you look at Mike Davis, he's not a guy that that moves around. He doesn't have shifty feet. He doesn't have shifty feet at all. He's a guy, he sees the hole, he hits the hole. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. Gallman, the exact same thing. He doesn't have shifty feet. He sees a hole, he hits a hole, and he has a little bit of power. He can, he's pretty good as a blocker. Cordero Patterson, another guy, doesn't have shifty feet. He sees a hole, he goes through it. And when you look at Foreman, I know Foreman is that type of guy, but he doesn't have hands. When you look at those guys, the guys that we have on the roster at the current moment, even Keith Smith, even K-Style got this joke that he was the third or fourth tight end.
The third, he was the second tight end for a reason. Yeah, he's gonna be the third tight end this year
because he can catch the ball. So like Keith Smith has had a history of being a runner and a pass catcher. So it's like when you look at it, Quadri Olsen was a one-trick pony. Not to say that it was a bad thing, but when you look at what Arthur Smith is looking for in his running back, you got to have the ability to do all 3 things, at least 2 things: run the ball, decisive, and catch the ball out of the backfield. Because what you don't want to do is have tails as far as your play calling as your players is concerned. It's like if you got Mike Davis and then you try to bring in another guy, you want him to be able to run those exact same plays that you ran before with the guy. So it's like having Quadri Olison, and you knew he was going to get the ball. You knew he was going to get the ball. So I think that was one of the main reasons why he made those cuts with Foreman. I thought Foreman was an established runner, but he has never been a guy that was good as far as his hands concerned. So I think that's what it is. He wants to be able to do the exact same thing with all three backs, and he doesn't have to change. He doesn't want to have to change his play calling up.
And I see Tony Wright talking about Quadri Olison kind of being the bigger back, how that should have played an advantage. But see, the one thing that hurt Quadri Olison was he didn't have enough on the tape for this coaching staff. Like you said, you could go off that first year, but you have to look. You have to think about it. It's about what have you done the previous year that they came in. Like you said, he just went with guys that they got some on tape the last couple years. You see it. Like Quadri, be honest with you, was the better back, but the mindset that they have right now, how Arthur Smith and them having right now, is they want guys that are proven. They don't want the well, I don't know if he can do this or not type of back. And he didn't really show it in the practices and in the preseason. So it's like, no, I'm finna go and get a guy that I see doing it, that is in the practices and is getting better. So it's just coming for that's what this regime is going to be about. It's not about what the fans want. It's about what we want. And we got to get, and like I said, a lot of people that don't like that, you better get used to it, because these guys, you got to remember, in the NFL, a coach and a GM has at least 1 or 2 years. Now they got about 1 or 2 years. If they don't prove anything, they can get fired just like that.
We've seen it too many times. We've seen it quite a few times when guys, they don't show the promise. Like Josh Rosen is that, not just the coaches, but Josh Rosen is that. Like he didn't. He wasn't what Arizona new coach wanted to do. Like he wanted a mobile quarterback to be able to do certain things, and having a guy like Josh Rosen, it didn't fit. So it's like right now, if you don't fit what these owners want you to do, your ass is gone.
Hold on. Well,
yes, sir.
Twisted is at the 400. We got to throw the 4 horsemen sign for him right quick. Got to throw the 4 horsemen. Y'all know what that is. Y'all better look it up. But go ahead, Mike. I just want to do that. And also, J Rock and Utah Sports in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all show them some love, as well as Twisted Toys TV. Go ahead, Mike.
But let's get into this next one, and we kind of get into the, the freestyle, the Q&A part of the show. Thoughts on the coaching change, man? Is this all right? I'll say this. A lot of people they're just not sure what's going on with this franchise. All right. If you haven't done your homework, you really don't know what this franchise is doing. From the trading of Julio Jones to not drafting a quarterback to coming out with a statement that we want to be a win. We want to win. A lot of people just looking at this roster, looking at last year, like, how can you say that you want to win? You look at defensive. We don't have, quote unquote, that big time pass rusher, something that I totally disagree with. I think we have 2 qualified pass rushers. When you get that thumbs up from Chuck Smith. I don't give a fuck what none one of y'all say. I don't care if he had 3 sacks last year. When you get that thumbs up from Chuck Smith, that man is a certified pass rusher. So y'all can hate and say whatever the hell you want about Dante Fowler, but he got that seal of approval from Chuck Smith. So as far as I'm concerned, we got 2 established pass rushers in Grady Jarrett and Dante Fowler. Whether or not he can stay healthy, that's the biggest issue. That's the biggest thing. So when we look at all of these, to the cut of Javen Hawkins, Quadri Olison, what are you guys? All right, what are you guys' thoughts on the culture change? Or is he trying to say something? Like if he's trying to establish a culture, or he's just like doing whatever the hell he wants. You know what I'm saying? Because like establishing a culture is one thing. I think establishing a culture is doing unnecessary things just to make sure you piss off people. That's the way I interpret changing the culture. Or is this simply, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say, I'm gonna do what the hell I want to do. This is what I want in a team. This is the type of player that I want. And if you're not that, you're gone. So like, do you think it's Arthur Smith not caring what people think, or he's deliberately trying to change the culture?
I'll let Money Man hit that one first, man. Hold on. He's out. I gotta unmute.
I believe it's the culture that he's trying to change the culture. Because he want to make this franchise a winning program, a winning franchise. He wants to win, and it kind of could go both ways, because if you don't fit what he's trying to accomplish, you out of there. You worthless to him, and he don't have any time for the BS. He don't have any time for anything. He just want to win, and I believe that's why Cordray Ollison was cut, because he didn't, fit the type of back that he want to have on his offense. And right now, he just ain't got the time to develop him. He needs somebody now that's ready. So I believe it could be both, but I think more of the culture.
Still, what you got? Or is he? Oh my goodness! Tell me not again. Not again, Stizzle. They done froze Stizzle again. Hey, come on. That can't be it. That can't be the case. Drew says Coach Smith just wants to win. The culture change is competition everywhere. You will be replaced anytime, no matter if you're if we're 2 weeks away from week 1, bench during the game. Man, it's kind of difficult. It's something that I couldn't get personally. You have James Ching here. He says it's accountability. Tim D says he trusts him. He said can't stop sleeping. Hey man, it's not that we got.
Ain't nobody motherfucking sleeping around here. Nah, they ain't eating that, man. But what I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted by this internet connection. This is my bad, y'all. Still ain't got this figured out yet. But when you talk about the culture change, yeah, it's kind of what I see from it is different from what we had before, where it was more so based on these mantras of rise up and brotherhood, and we gonna play the buddy system style. Because if you look at it with Dimitrov, who was a buddy guy, Like you said, they were bringing in coaches that were buddy guys. Like I said, Mike Smith. Like I said, even though Mike Smith was a good coach, you still saw a little bit of those tendencies of kind of being buddy. Then Dan Quinn comes
Troy
in.
Beerman for one. That man loved the hell out of Troy Beerman for whatever reason.
Exactly. Then you look at Dan Quinn. As you know, if you read the articles about how they practices go, everybody's relaxed. Nobody's really trying. They doing more walkthroughs than actually practicing. Well, especially the star players. We can get into that too. But it's just more so of, like I said, Arthur Smith, like I said, he wants to make an impact. Yeah, no man said it better. Fast and physical. That's why I said no. There wasn't no fast and physical. Like I said, that was the bend over defense. That's what that was. That's what they were. They bent over. But yeah, man, you have to establish a culture where everybody's uncomfortable. That's how you get the best out of everybody. And then you talk about Terry Fontenot that's coming from the Saints. Hey, that's one of the 48 laws of power. Learn how to use your enemies. Hey, I'm up for it. And the thing about it is, and I keep telling people, if you drafted a quarterback 4th overall, that's not changing the culture. That's not going to change the culture. The culture gets changed with the coaches, the G, and the people up top. It starts there. And they're doing a good job right now as far as not having no allegiances with nobody. They like, we're going to put the best 53 out there, no matter where you was drafted or undrafted. If you can play, you can play. That's how you change a culture.
Yeah. Like I said before, man, I think when it all comes down to is that I think it's a mixture of both, to be honest. But if I were to say one thing, is that we got to keep. I keep saying this. I think Arthur Blank he's tired. He tired of these wimpy ass coaches. You can still do the right thing and have a qualified. I guess the image of being a goody two shoes type of organization, and I think he's past that goody issue. That I still think he's going to try his best to keep a lot of issues in house as far as how the tax situation, how Tech tried to take the problems in house to Twitter. Julio tried to do the exact same thing. Justin Hardy tried to do a little punk move too by tweeting out karma and all this type of stuff. I think he's tired. Like I said before on Twitter, y'all don't unleash the gangster and coach, and not coach, but Arthur Smith. I think y'all don't release that gangster side of him. Like, that dude is a billionaire, and we know them billionaires, they connected to the mob, they connected to a lot of politicians, and you cross them, your ass is grass. So I think he's done with that soft, goody two-shoe type of issue. And like at this point, everybody ass is gonna get it. All right. And the only person on this franchise, for the most part, who's shown any loyalty, and we know how these owners are, they big on loyalty. And that's Matt Ryan. That's the only person that I see right now that has been loyal outside of Jake Matthews. I can say Jake Matthews has been a loyal guy. He's always done the right thing, always said the right thing. If they need him to restructure, he's done so. Grady Jarrett is another guy. Dion. Those guys have always been for the team and not so much a player. Like they've always established themselves. So if you don't establish that you are loyal to that logo, your ass is gone, bro. you better be able to you better be able to do something great. You better show your greatness immediately, because if you don't show it and you are a project, your ass is out of here.
And then another thing is, did I say I think Arthur Smith? Did I say he coming to waste no time? Because at the end of the day, you know, he got about the same much as money the owner got. So actually, he don't need it. So why waste people time? For real, his daddy the founder and owner of FedEx. A lot of people don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So why, I'm already a $1 billion family. So why am I coming here and waste my time anyway? And I really don't need it. So I want to win.
Hey, I'm about saying I just thought about something too. Do you think it's more so of them also kind of embracing the fact that now the Atlanta Falcons are now becoming like the bad guys of the NFL as far as an organization? Because, like you said, when people look at the Falcons now, they're already the bad guys when it comes to the fan base here because they didn't draft a quarterback with the 4th overall pick. But now with the Julio situation and how he's widely respected in the league and everybody's almost kind of like how dare y'all trade him when he still got something left in the tank thing. I think they kind of embracing that now. I think they like, fuck it, if nobody gonna like us, we gonna give them a reason to hate us even more. Don't you think they kind of have that kind of mentality like that?
This actually started. I don't know if a lot of people remember this. I'm sure you guys will, but this started when when it became known that Arthur Blank is that guy. He is the head of the Owners Association. So the owners around the league, they appointed him as that guy, and it was no longer Jerry Jones. When that all began, we remember the game, the game where him and Jerry Jones were on the field together, and they just had that look, that stat out with each other. It looked like they was like, bro, yeah, this my shit now, Jerry. It's my shit now, and Jerry was like, nah, bro, I still run this. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when that. I believe that's when that energy started, and I truly believe, and couple the fact, and it's something that I kind of stumble upon when I go back, and I like to. Well, I ain't gonna give my secrets away. I ain't gonna give my secrets away or what I do, but I stumbled upon something. I did not know. And this is something that we really have to keep an eye on, is that Arthur Blank, his son, is actually a part of the NFL. And he's a part of NFL, the NFL board where they run everything. So he's learning the small nuances of the NFL. And the guy who was ahead of the competition committee and a part of the competition committee is Rich McKay. So these guys are forming this big, like they forming this big takeover. And I honestly believe, I'm glad you said that this dude, like NFL, we can kind of see why the NFL doesn't like this guy.
Oh, my bad, boy. When you were saying that thing, I was thinking the stormtroopers. I think the Falcons were some stormtroopers or something.
I believe that's the image that I got. That's the image that I have. Like, I really believe that they know changes are coming in the NFL, and Arthur Blank is really sitting. And like I said, people got to stop underestimating. All right. They got to start underestimating Rich McKay, because like this dude, he is really good friends with Roger Goodell, and Roger Goodell is getting real acquainted with Arthur Blank Smith, Arthur Blank's son. He's really, bro. We gotta come up with a new name. I can't keep saying Arthur. Well, like we gotta come up with a nickname. Everybody right now Come up with a nickname for Arthur Smith.
Arthur Smith. I don't know. It's kind of hard.
It's hard right now.
Cause he angry as hell. He looks crazy. Well, I don't know, and I'm surprised because I usually got nicknames for everybody.
Right, it's hard.
I was
right
like, Artie, nah, we can't do Artie. No.
Hey, Artie. Nah, I'm good on that one.
Can't call him that neither.
Hey, Artie.
Brian People said the goon, motivated, dedicated, said Tony Soprano. Triple G said Flair Flintstone. Shit. No. We're gonna find something up.
We're gonna find something.
Exactly. We gotta come up with something at the end of the show. Like I said,
Sosa said call him Debo Blank.
Debo Blank. Oh Lord. Yeah, that'd be Arthur Blank, Debo Blank. He told Tommy Demetrius, got a plan for the Falcons this year. What plans? He said, you're fired. Boy, exactly. Somebody said Thanos, we got the relic. Somebody just said, just call him, how about Mike Smith? Really?
Mike Smith.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We're going to come up with something at the end of the show.
A.R. Smith.
Hey, I was just thinking about something, right? I was thinking about something, right? You remember before Mike Smith was the coach? Who was that guy that was the head coach with before Mike Smith?
Is that the coach we do not need to be named? Is that the coach that thou shalt not be named? The portray. You talking about the portrayer or the goofball before?
Oh God, no! Please, I hope you're not.
No,
the one right before Mike Smith.
Oh, he talk about Bobby Petrino. Thou shalt not. We call Bobby Petrino. Thou shalt not be named. Oh no. Bro, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all need to check that web series out, boy. Cause boy, Bobby Petrino, just a little portion of Bobby Petrino, you be thinking like, boy, what the hell was they thinking? Joseph Thorne said, "Angry man, sit your ass down." Lord. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of nothing right now.
We'll come up with it.
Exactly.
All right. This is something I want to talk about right here. I didn't like that Chris Rowland cut.
Why you think so? Why you say that?
I mean, you should have saw the balls that he was catching. It's hard to find receivers that can catch, that can get that low, that can stand that low.
You said Chris Rowland. You said Chris Rowland. That was Chris Rowland.
That was the preseason. I know what he's talking about.
Oh, okay, he talking about that.
Yeah, that preseason.
Yeah, but the problem is though, is outside of that one catch, what did you really see out of him? And then you also have to think about the return game too. You already got two guys that have already been established returners for this team, especially with Patterson and Avery Williams. And I think Mike said it before, is Avery Williams can give you some, he can give you some PT time in that secondary when need be.
Mm-hmm.
Roland's in a situation to where if he's not gonna really give you no PT on offense unless it's really, really desperate need.
I just like I said, our defense, the defense that we have, it could be great. We need to work on better tackling skills because we be at the ball now, and somehow you be like, ain't no way that just happened. Ain't no way he got away like that. And we be right there, and then I believe our secondary play too deep in coverage. They need I don't know.
Are we talking about last year's defense, or are we just talking about this preseason?
I got to say with the Browns game, all them little curl routes. Because you got to realize this the same coach coaching the same defense. That you playing that coverage too far back. The little short curl routes and little 5-yard start routes that's gonna kill us.
Let me enlighten you. Y'all know I'm a scheme guy, and before I go in there, let me let
hold on, we got
this guy on. You better bring it. What's good? Tell the people what's your name, Pimpin'.
My name is DJ Chang, like you already know, man. If I was going to Super Bowl, Kyle Pitts, Rookie of the Year, Matt Ryan's a motherfucking
shirt on, man.
You already know, because you know Matt Ryan's gonna lead us back to the Super Bowl once again, baby. Let's go.
Hey, all right, you're on my good side, so we cool now. All right.
What's up, man?
So yeah, I just want to talk about the cutting release of Deontay Foreman. Am I saying his name right? And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? I see people freaking out saying that we are losing running backs, but I believe that, you know, our running backs are safe and sound. We got Mike Davis. I'm pretty sure he's going to carry about 90% of the carries in the season. So, you know, and then, you know, we have Gallman, who I'm very excited about, because I picked this guy up in my Madden franchise team all the time, and he could definitely run the ball. So I don't know why we freaking out over Allison or, you know, Foreman, because it's like, yo, man, Arthur Smith knows what he's doing. He's probably gonna, you know, 1-2 punch with Mike Davis and Gallman, and you know, and I just want to talk about the O-line too. And I feel like the O-line is definitely going to take a huge step from last year, because, like I said, Arthur Smith, he's an O-line coach too. He knew how to run that horrible ass O-line with the Titans. Because you gotta remember, they didn't have Taylor Newman. That motherfucker was out for the season, I think. Yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And they didn't have Jack Conklin, who was like one of the best right tackles in the league right now, and he's playing for the Browns. So, you know what I'm saying? What can you do with Jake Matthews, who's been consistently, you know what I'm saying, blocking better than any other right tackle in the league? I mean, like, seriously, he's blocking better than half the O-linemen with the Cincinnati Bengals. So, you know what I'm saying? You got Matthews, you got maybe Mayfield, maybe I'm looking at that new guy that we picked up from the Browns, because he has good size, 6'5". He's a Georgia boy, you know what I'm saying? He might have a chip on his shoulder, you know what I'm saying, playing for his hometown. I like that a lot, you know. And also, we are picking up a lot of native Georgia players. I wish we could pick up Kamara, but you know that's not gonna happen.
Whoa!
Well, you got a long way to go before that happens.
Man, look,
look, Mike. I see where he's going.
Man, he missed a Norcross, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring him back home. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring him back home, man. He ain't doing it right over there with the Aints, bro. But you know, we got Hennessy, and then we got Lindstrom and McGarry, which kind of scary. I thought Willie Beavers was gonna be the right tackle, but I guess McGarry they was just teasing us with that. But I think we're about to go. We're about to be having a really fun season. Next week we got the Eagles. We're gonna definitely beat the shit out of them, because you know we got motherfucking Kyle Pitts. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't guard tight ends. They don't got no safety. They got no corners. They got no linebackers. Who the fuck gonna guard a 6'5", 4'2"? You know what I'm saying? He gonna outrun every single person on that field. And you know what I'm saying? I'm fine. And you know, Falcons all day. We're going to a fucking Super Bowl. And that's all I gotta say, you know. And you know what I'm saying, we just gotta calm down. Matt Ryan is definitely the truth. So yeah.
I want to hit this one up right quick. Tony Wright asked, he was talking about he was concerned about the O-line matchup against Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargreaves. Let me break it down here right quick. If you have an issue with an offensive line, what's the number one thing that an offensive coordinator does if you got an issue like that? Did anybody know where I'm going with this?
Mm-hmm.
You know where I'm going with this?
Go ahead.
Y'all know where I'm going with this?
Give it to him.
Quit passing game. 1-2 strap. boom. You can neutralize. You can neutralize that concern with a quick passing game, because, like my man down here said, they're not gonna be able to guard the middle of the field.
You got two. We got two guys.
We got two guys in the middle. You got two tight ends in the middle that can do that. And if the secondary is kind of suspect like that, you got the slant routes right there. Screens, quick passing game. That's how you neutralize that. And I'm about to say a lot of people gonna be sleeping on Jalen Mayfield because he didn't have the greatest preseason. But you gotta think about it like this: he's in a short window. He's in a short space. He ain't got to worry about going too far out this way or too far out that way. You good? You good? Like I said, as long as they 1-2 boom out. It's gonna take them defensive line about 3 seconds to get to that quarterback. 1 step, boom. 1-2 boom. You see how quick that is? So that's how you neutralize that.
And let me say this. We gotta remember, Matt Ryan. I think that was at the time Peyton Manning was in the league. There was only, it may have been one quarterback that was above Matt Ryan as far as his release is concerned, and that's Drew Brees. It was Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, and Matt Ryan when it came down to getting the ball out under 3 seconds. So Matt Ryan doesn't hold. This is why you have what's his name, the defensive end for the Cameron Jordan. He always said that Matt Ryan is one of the most difficult quarterbacks. He can't stand Matt Ryan because he get the ball out of his hand quick. So now you have a tight end coach that loves to move those tight ends in those spaces where the blitzes are going to come. So you got Hayden Hurst in those slots. So it's not necessarily he is a tight end, but he's like in that Tony Gonzalez. You remember how Tony Gonzalez used to line up outside? He's not really a slot. He's not really a tight end, but he's like in that crevice where they send those outside blitzes. So it confuses the outside linebacker, the defensive end, because it's giving him that slight hesitation, because you don't know if he's going to block you, you don't know if he's going to go out, you don't know if he's going to go in or out. So they're gonna stop. So that gives and I'm probably losing the hell out of people right now who don't really understand football, but it gives that hesitation to those guys who's going to be blitzing and the pass rushers. So you already, as far as the scheme is concerned, you already given Matt Ryan an extra second and a half or half a second to a second to get that ball and find a guy like Kyle Pitts, because we said over and over again. All right, show people the number again. Show people the number again. That's it. All right. Bam. The man has the NFL record. I'm talking about for wingspan. All you need is to throw the ball up. This dude will find a way to come down with it. So that's all you need. You got Hayden Hurst, you got Kyle Pitts, you got Calvin Ridley in the middle of the field, and people don't realize Mike Davis is an excellent receiver out of the backfield. So I understand people's concern, but I'm not worried about this offensive line. I really am not worried about this offensive line. What we need to be worried about is Philadelphia and teams having these tall defensive linemen who are going to bat the ball down, because that's the only way you're going to have to combat what Matt Ryan and this offense could do. So, anybody else?
And even though we are talking about Kyle Pitts too, you got to think about it. The most weapon now be on that Falcon offense against that. Defense would be Cordero Patterson. He would be dangerous. He would be more dangerous than Kyle Pitts against Philadelphia.
Because you don't know what the hell he's gonna do.
Hopefully, he doesn't fumble the ball like this first preseason snap.
You don't know if you go. You don't know if you gonna run it. You don't know if you gonna go out for the pass. You just don't know.
Lindstrom is going to be all right against Fletcher Cox, man. I mean, like, Lindstrom was able to hold Nick Bosa. Come on now. Nick Bosa. Fletcher Cox is like, what, 35 years old? Nick Bosa's like 22.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, we good. We good. Hennessy, you know what I'm saying? He had a little shaky year because we just threw him in. What was he, left guard with Alex Mack? But, you know what I'm saying? He'll be all right. Hennessy, you know, he hit the weight room this offseason, hopefully. He'll be all right.
Well, y'all acting like Pat Williams is on that damn defensive line, boy.
Like
there's Wilfork on that thing, boy. Like, nah, bro. And like I said, no disrespect to Fletcher Cox. But like I said, you get older like that, that step ain't as quick. So that's an extra half a second.
Let me ask you guys a question. Why is it that every time somebody else's a great player comes in, we play a great player, whether it's Aaron Donald, Fletcher Cox, Von Miller. Why is it that we always go in full panic mode? Why is it that we never give our offense? We crush their asses. Matt Ryan crushed their asses for 300 every time we play against great defensive players. He does it. Look, we were the first team, all right, to defeat the Legion of Boom ever. And somehow we always are afraid. Oh, what are we going to do about Fletcher Cox? Oh, what are we going to do about Von Miller? What are we going to do about Luke Kuechly? We put up 500 on Luke Kuechly and them goddamn Panthers. We whooped their ass, all right? That one loss was because of us and Matty Ice. So why is it every time that a great player comes to the Atlanta Falcons, we going, oh, man, what are we going to do about this person? What the fuck they going to do about us? You ever think about that? How you going to stop? Go ahead.
Then the Panthers had audacity to sign that Darnold dude, that quarterback from the Jets. Like, come on, man, who is him?
Exactly.
Well, I think it's just because we just don't got, you know, the Atlanta Falcons are not always on social media. The players on the team, they don't get, you know, their name spread out there on Twitter or on ESPN like Aaron Donald does, who benches like 500 pounds. But, you know, Grady Greer, you know, he might be a humble guy. He doesn't like to talk a lot to the media. That's fine with me. I don't like none of the players talk to the media, to be honest. I want them focused. I want them to be, you know, go out there and play that football and get us that championship before they go out there and start talking that mess. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened with the Panthers. They went undefeated until the Falcons handed them their first loss, and then they win and lose the Super Bowl. So
I remember that. That's why when a Panther fan tell me, you know, how y'all got blown out in the Super Bowl like that, shit, why y'all let goddamn gonna pay man do y'all in the Super Bowl like that?
See, I think what the real issue is they wish they had those players on this team. That's what I'm thinking. Because it's all
don't we all? I wish Aaron Donald was our starting defensive tackle with Grady Jarrett. Yeah, I want that too.
You got people really hating. You got people really hating that Dean Pease is our defensive coordinator. You know how many teams wanted him out of retirement?
Exactly. See, and then that's another issue that we have to deal with, especially as a fan base of this organization, is we have to deal with fans who secretly wishes the downfall of the Falcons, but they won't admit it. And you know those guys I'm talking about, the ones that always say we suck. They think we never gonna win a game. They always talk about quarterbacks being old. I'm like, dude, for one thing, bro, to be a fan of a team is you have to stick with it. Good times, bad times. I always say your fandom is not based on when they're winning. It's based on when they're down.
Yeah,
I wish I would have put that thing I saw on Twitter earlier this week. I'm gonna find it, but I'm gonna read it to you. But it's like this is one fan that I had the conversation with 3-4 months ago, who said that he was gonna jump off the Falcon bandwagon and go to Chicago because he wanted Justin Fields.
Smart ride. Smart ride. Let's call this podcast out for what it is. My bad. I'm sorry. That's slipped out. That's slipped out. I didn't mean to call him a punk ass. I apologize. But he's a fair weather. I'll say that.
But here's the thing, though. I've already established okay, so you're gonna go to Chicago, so you're not gonna talk about the Falcons. This dude been talking about the Falcons for the last 4 months. I'm like, damn, you said you was going to Chicago. And like I said, and I tell a lot of people that talk about this whole, well, Matt is getting old and stuff like that. We don't say that about the other damn quarterbacks. Why? Because they got a Super Bowl ring?
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
But then I asked them the question, because I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This is a K-style story. I'm gonna tell you. Somebody brought up that ring conversation again. He was like, well, all great quarterbacks have a Super Bowl ring. You know what? I actually saw one in his chat too, and I want him to come on to explain why Matt Ryan's so old. But I asked him, I said,
who?
Oh, it was A Green. He was in here.
Oh, Zay? Brayton. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, he was in.
Come on. It's the day.
Yeah. But the story that I have is, so from what he said, I said, so if those quarterbacks are so great, why do they only have one? Because you better watch what you're saying, because you're putting Trent Dilfer and Nick Foles in this category of great quarterbacks because they got a Super Bowl ring. You putting Joe Flacco in there.
Nick Foles did fuck us up, though, on the Bears.
That running game fucked, bruh. That running game fucked them up. That's all that shit was. Like I said. So this would be one of those questions where I see Zay Green. I would love to have him on the show and kind of explain it, because it's a lot different from typing it than actually explaining it to everybody here.
Man, y'all pop out another stage. Oh, my bad.
So I guess you was going to go ahead.
I had a tip moment.
So I don't know if you want to go ahead and put the link in the stream for him so he can come on.
Okay. We can do that.
Go ahead. So.
Hurry up to the stage. My bad. I love that. I love that moment by tip. My bad.
So going off of what the dude said about Dean Pease, though, like I feel like this is very important right here. Dean Pease makes superstars, man. Like he made Suggs, he made Judon, he made Landry from the Tennessee Titans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I understand, you know, it's frustrating to see Fowler with his production. I'm upset too, because Fowler should have been the savior to our pass rush, and I believe he can still be the savior to our pass rush. He ain't no bum. He ain't a scrub. He can still run with the best out there. I just believe that he was just in the worst scheme with Jeff Ulbrich and Dan Quinn. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was sad to see, because, you know, we could have easily gotten, you know, double-digit sack leaders on our team, but you know, Dan Quinn loves to run that zone-ass fucking blitz defense, and it just doesn't work. And you know, and Dean Pease here, he is the mastermind behind blitzing, and he's not scared of mobile quarterbacks. He will fucking sack the shit out of them. Like, come on, y'all. Like, Dean Pease is the truth, bro. I'm telling y'all.
Oh yeah. Also, shout out to T.Y. Hall. He said he's new to the show, big Falcons fan. So appreciate you tuning in with us, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, people could do anything on Dan Quinn. You can run, throw anything you want to do. You can just call any play, it's gonna work.
You can kick an offside kick. You can kick an offside kick and get recovered. You know.
Did y'all remember the press conferences that these quarterbacks had against the Falcons? Do y'all remember those press conferences where Watson, Ben Roethlisberger, all these other guys were saying that the Falcons was basically playing vanilla defense. It was so easy. I ain't had to work hard to get my damn game up. And that's supposed to be fast and physical.
Thanks to the brotherhood.
Can't use the brotherhood. Brotherhood dead. When Aaron Donald, when Aaron Donald,
that word right here. We don't use that word right here.
Hey, look, when Aaron Donald yoked up Devontae Freeman, I said brotherhood was dead right there. Ain't no way in
hell.
Hey, just like I said, I just want to see these little Dallas fans thinking Dan Quinn gonna make their defense look good this year. That's where he is though.
Yeah, Michael Parsons already like heading to jail probably.
Ooh! Wow. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me do it right.
Wow.
Brian Peoples had a Booker T moment. He said he didn't just say brotherhood. Tell me
he did not say that.
Hey,
all of a sudden he at work. All right, man. Okay, we good. I'll say this, man. You have the opportunity right now to establish a coach as far as defensively. When you talk about the Falcons being a vanilla defense, this is one of the reasons why Dan Quinn has I'm just going to come out and say it. He's going to continue to be a failure. He's not going to get any better. He's going to get a lot of sacks, but he's going to give up 350,000 billion yards in a season, okay? I mark it down. I promise you he's going to give up 350 billion yards. It's going to happen. Why? Because it's the same technique. It's the same. All you have to do is run pick plays, and you get guys wide open. He does not understand that you cannot allow free releases in the NFL anymore. You got to. Even if you're going to get called for penalties, you can't allow it. You can't allow these guys. He has not learned that yet. I still don't understand why he does. You got these big, tall, physical cornerbacks, and you're not bumping them. Like, that's the reason why everybody say, Isaiah Oliver suck. Well, two things. He's not allowed to bump, and he got little ass AOL dial-up behind him. Like, how the hell are you gonna succeed when you got AOL dial-up? You can't do anything. So it's like you got terrible safeties because Keanu Neal, every time he's in coverage, he either tear ACL or he tear damn Achilles. He tear something. So like, how is he going to be successful?
Boy, they getting on Zay Green's ass, boy. They like, bro, you talking all that.
Hey,
yeah, you see, they said he talking all that big shit. And they say all of a sudden he at work.
Didi said
He at work.
and Didi said the brotherhood in Dallas style.
Oh yeah.
The brotherhood of that.
Yeah, did you see that brotherhood defense?
They giving up 30 points in preseason. They giving up 30 points in preseason like it's nothing. Like, bro, y'all already off to a bad start.
So who do you see starting as our safety then? Do you see Harris and Herman as our starting safety, or do you see Grant and fucking Oliver as our starting safety?
I think it's gonna be Harmon. I think it's gonna be Harmon and Harris. Because if you actually look at how the secondary is, especially like with Isaiah Oliver and Richie Grant and stuff, they don't have a specific safety role. It's not like, okay, this guy's free safety, this guy's strong safety exclusively. The way that these guys can play, they can interchange between those spots. They can play in the box. We have to remember, Eric Harris was a linebacker, so he's big enough to slip into that middle linebacker spot if you need him to. kind of be like a Dion Buchanan type role, which we was waiting on Dion Buchanan last year, but that didn't do well. But yeah, like I said, it's probably gonna be Harmon and Harris.
So who do you see as your sleeper for your defensive rookies? Because I see Aid being the top dog like this year or next year.
Who'd you say gonna be the top dog in it?
A Gunji. Ed Gunji. What's his name?
Hey, Mike, you know, every time I hear that name, I say, I told you so.
Yeah.
I told you so.
Hey, listen, my defensive guy is Michael Walker now.
Oh, he can definitely be that.
I think he's a lot.
Like, he's really one of the more versatile. He's really the most versatile linebacker we got.
Him and Foy.
I think he has a little bit more versatility than Foye. Just slightly a little bit more.
I don't know. Foye could pass for us too, though. And also catch interceptions. And also force fumble. He'd be punching the shit out of that football. Man, he should have used that tactic more throughout the season. I don't know why. He was actually very good at doing that.
Yeah. Like I said, just call him Ayo. I mean, it's a lot easier. Just call him Ayo. All right, Team Johnson, appreciate it, man. He said, new subscriber, hardcore Falcons fan. Look like Art Smith is bringing nasty offensive line play back. I truly believe our team is a 10-12 win team this season. Thanks for the repping. Hey, man. Appreciate it, man. Ain't that many of us. Ain't many of us that's willing to rock with them in the worst time. So, but y'all is really getting on this dude, bro. Shit. He stopped. He
don't even want to comment no more.
Cardell Walker said he a Panthers fan anyway.
I think Allison could have kept his job if he would have ran over that defender in that one play to get that touchdown. But it was an outside zone to the left, and then there was one defender he had to beat, and instead of just running him over, he took a side step to the side and ended up taking 1 yard behind the goal line. Wow. So I don't know. Allison, we gave him opportunity to prove himself, and he probably just couldn't, execute the game plan. So I'm not really upset about it. It's not like he was going to rush over 1,500 yards like Derrick Henry. He was drafted in the 5th round, so just saying, Whoa. Let me
look. I'm hearing people saying all this. I gotta address this. This is really annoying by me, and I'm gonna try to use as little cuss words as I possibly can. Is that y'all always throw this damn word around? Let's be real. Let's be real. What the hell is real? The hell are you talking about? Let's be real. We have no defense. Let me refresh your memory, okay? Grady Jarrett is the second best defensive tackle in the league. When he's healthy, he is unblockable. 2, Dion Jones is arguably the second or third best middle linebacker in the game. 1, in my opinion, he's the biggest playmaker at the linebacker position, the middle linebacker position. I don't think there's anybody in the league that play at that middle linebacker position that can make more plays than Dion Jones. He's a blitzer. He gets after the pass. He gets after the pass rusher. He's great in coverage. And we know when he has a guy in front of him, he can go downhill and get those tackle for losses. Okay, so that's 2 players right off the bat. All right, not many teams in the league have those combinations. All right, 3. All right, this 2. This is the other point that I have. Dean Pease has been there. He's had great play. He's had great defenses with less than what we have. Do y'all remember that Tennessee team? That defense was not very good. They didn't have superstars on that team. Do anybody remember anybody except for Snacks? And what's the other guy? The outside linebacker, Derek Morgan. Morgan, that's it. That's who he had. So Dean Pease is known for making great defenses, not even say great, like just say average defenses with absolutely nothing. So when you have one, arguably the second best, and I'm gonna just say it, forget the argument. He's the second best defensive tackle in the league. All right. 2, Dion Jones is probably the biggest playmaker at middle linebacker in the league. You can make the argument who's the best. That's up for debate. But when you have that, all right, and I'm not even throwing in AJ Terrell. Like, I think the dude is gonna be a superstar. That's just my take. But when we talk about having those elements in place, a better coaching staff, we have a clear vision of what we want to be on the defensive side. I don't know what the hell we was on the Dan Quinn. I have no clue if we wanted to be a 4-3 or a 3-4. I have no clue. All I know, we was playing cover 3. That's all I knew. All right. So when you have those elements, like let's have a more positive. Well, I'm not even just positive. Let's just wait and see before we just say we trash. This is a whole new year. When we look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they were absolute garbage 2 years ago before they got on Todd Bowles, and he turned that defense around in 1 year. They went from 27 to a top 10 defense with the same personnel when Todd Bowles came in. So it is possible to have a complete turnaround in with the 1 year. Go ahead, K-Styles. I know you itching.
Oh, yeah, I got an itch here. I got a couple itches here, but I'm going to address Boomer the Falcons question. He said AOL will be cut this year, next. Man, Cincinnati going to cut his ass. They're going to cut his ass next year. They need the veteran presence this year, but they're going to cut him next year. They're going to find out real quick why we call him AOL. And I want to address this question because apparently for somebody that's at work, you damn sure is typing up like you ain't at work. I guess he's calling us fake Falcon fans because we are optimistic about the team. Hold on, where that? I want to put it on the squizzing.
Oh, he's in his feelings.
Okay. Now, this is where it kind of comes when you talking about the being rich.
Uh-oh. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to K-Style. Hold on.
Look.
There we go. All right, you good now.
Okay, so he says, I've been rocking with the Falcons since I was born. Half of y'all are fake fans. Y'all don't want to be realistic. Actually, if you've been a Falcon fan since you was born, but you keep spewing everything about, well, we suck, we're not going to do all that. Why are you wasting your energy rocking with the Falcons if you're thinking they're going to lose every year? That's not about being realistic. That's you putting your energy in the wrong shit, bro. I mean, you acting like we ain't seen the bad times neither. We still here. What that got to say about you?
Still remember when Sam Baker was our left tackle.
Woo, boy. Yeah.
Sam Baker, man. We gave him that big ass contract.
Yeah, because I be sick and tired of hearing that. It's like, well, I've been a Falcon fan all this time, and I'm gonna be realistic. Realistically, our team is not that good. I mean, goddamn, nigga, you acted like we've only had one bad season. This team that went through some bullshit.
Yeah.
You got to realize that, though. Don't think that you're the only Falcon fan that suffered. Hell, everybody here has suffered.
Look at the suffering.
Biggest difference between us and you, we're optimistic about. We're not finna hope bad on our team just because such and such and such last couple years. Motherfucker, every team that went through this shit. You do realize that, right?
I went through torture.
My bad. Go ahead.
I said I even went through torture last year with that onside kick little thing stunt. You know, they call it. Hey, Hey, but I still wear it on my hand proud.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Shit, motherfucker. Remember when Michael Vick got hurt and everybody then quit on the team after that? I was still watching.
Mm-hmm. When nobody at those games, when nobody
was at those games.
Hey, look, let me ask. Do y'all remember do a lot of you guys remember when we were playing games and we couldn't even watch on TV because we weren't even selling games out? We was getting blacked out. We had to watch. We had to listen to it on the radio. Do y'all remember them days?
Exactly. See, but the thing is, I'm gonna tell you something about a guy like people that think like that. They don't want to see the Falcons succeed. They want to see them fail. You know why they want to see them fail? Because that gives them the reason to get rid of Matt Ryan. That's the part they don't want to tell you.
I'm sorry, but Matt Ryan's here to stay. He's going to be a quarterback for life.
Like I said, but that's the thing we're saying though. Like I said, you can't act like you're the only fan that has suffered, motherfucker. We've suffered too.
It's about that mentality, man.
Everybody in this chat has suffered that are Falcon fans. We got Cartier Walker in here, who's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. They ain't been to the playoffs. They've been to playoffs like maybe 4 times in the last 40 years. And he was repping them up. He was repping them at the beginning of last season.
A lot of respect for him for that.
That's a lot of respect. Like I said, the thing is, and I always ask this question is like, we got all these other teams that fan rock with them. We gonna see what they got. But for some reason, our fan base act like the hope is dead automatically. And it boggles my mind because I'm like, dude, no wonder Atlanta Falcons have rated as one of the worst fan bases in the NFL because you got motherfuckers like this who always got some shit to say about the damn team, but he doesn't have no stock in the team because the guy that's playing quarterback is not the guy you want. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. And I tell him like this, bro. If a team being like that is bothering you that much, you need to go ahead and cheer for somebody else because, like I said, we don't do that around here.
I'll say this, and we're gonna go to the next. Hey, throw them questions in there. Everybody, right now, throw them questions. So we can kind of get to another topic if you guys don't have anything to talk about. But I just want to say this, and this is what we continue. This is what we all about here at Atlanta Falcons Nation. We're not one of those channels where we're going to have a negative mindset. If you are here to say, oh man, like if you got every time something happens, you know, like you got to beat a dead horse. Oh, he sucks. Oh, we gonna lose anyway. If you got that mindset, like, look, we got so many other channels. You know what I'm saying? You guys can gladly go check them because there's a lot of people out here who have that same exact mindset. This ain't the channel for you because what we do over here, you either a real fan, you rocking through it since. Like, I don't know if you guys remember some like if you don't remember those years after Vic, bro, you don't need to be like you don't need to.
Bro, you got to remember the Vic years was inconsistent too. Bro, you got to remember that.
Even with the Vic, we were not a very good team with Vic. We were exciting offensively, but we weren't a very good team. So it's like, look. Like I said, if you got that mindset, or you're just gonna crap on every move, everything that we do, and have that mindset that we suck. I don't know why y'all getting unrealistic. We suck. This person suck. This is not the channel for you. That's not what we do over here. Yeah. But go ahead and get them super chats.
Okay. Okay, we got the 4.99 super chat.
4.99.
Rakondo, appreciate you joining us, man. He said, if you're a real fan, you always got to believe, or why the hell are you watching every season that's new?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And hold on, we got one more in here. I'm trying to find it. It's a $5 super chat, but if I can't, oh wait a minute, $5, holla 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 from Mike Jones. Who?
Mike
Jones. 281-330-8004.
I know what's coming.
He said, I really wish our fan base who always think that way would put on some pads and get on out there. They not gonna do it. They not gonna do it. Okay, because he said that, actually got the tweet on my phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this guy. Hold on. It was one of them. Actually, it was one of them before. He was talking about we could have 5 Kyle Pitts out there in a good offensive line, but this team is going to suck as long as Matt Ryan is the quarterback. I like. And here's the other one. Here's the other one I got too. He said, I hate to be that guy, but the Atlanta Falcons need to sign Cam Newton as a backup and trade Matt Ryan for Deshaun Watson.
Why would Cam Newton be a backup when he didn't want to be a backup in New England? What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Y'all give me y'all thoughts on that. I'm not touching that.
Charles Watson couldn't even win a playoff game with the fucking Texans. What the fuck you think he's gonna do with the Falcons?
Exactly. And he talking about I love my Falcons. He said I love my Falcons. Y'all getting mad over an opinion. That's an opinion that leads astray to the wrong ideologies, bro.
What is this, man? Is this the guy that hates Matt Ryan?
This is the guy that hates Matt Ryan, the guy that hates the Falcons, all that shit right there. That's what we're gonna call. We're gonna.
Oh my God.
We haven't done anything, Mike. Man, what are you talking about? Like what like again? This is where
we haven't done shit with Michael Vick. You ain't said nothing about that.
This is where I have a problem. This is where I have a problem.
Hey, Triple G, I think yeah. The shot goes back up. Yep, I definitely agree with you.
It could very well be the case, but this is where I have a problem. This is where I have a problem with that statement, and I hear this all the time. We haven't done anything. And this is something that nobody is willing to even talk about. There's only one winner every year.
Exactly.
Everybody loses. There's only one winner every year. So why is it that because we haven't won in X amount of times, we've been to a Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? It's teams that even haven't been to a Super Bowl. We've done it twice. Right. We've had a quarterback that's one of the most winningest quarterbacks in the history of the game. He is the most winningest quarterback in the history of this franchise. And he is what? About 100 and something touchdowns away from even Tom Brady. So, like I said before, why is it that you always, a lot of people always say we haven't done anything? When again, I say it all the time. There's only one winner. Everybody loses. 31 teams lose every year. So why is it that we suck and they don't suck?
You even say they were the Cleveland Browns fan. Listen, last year was the first time they went to the playoffs in 40 years.
Ooh, boy.
Exactly. Ooh. Like I said, they want the participation trophies. That's what they want. They want those participation trophies. Like, oh well. But like I said, the realist. But like I said, I'm gonna use his word. Realistically, that's the mindset of the previous regime. Think about that for a second. Everybody gets to participate and win championships and pizza parties and ice cream and everything. That's the mindset of that is. Like I said, at the end of the day, Super Bowls are won by teams. They're not won by one player. I hate to break it to you. Name me a quarterback that's won a Super Bowl with just him and a sorry offensive line and a sorry defense. And quote unquote sorry skill players.
You got Dre true statement.
The Aints.
I'm sorry, bro. It like I said, I know he feels like we're picking on him, but you and about 15,000 motherfuckers think the same way. So like I said, you just gonna be the representation of all those other 15,000.
See here,
we got a $5 super chat. Said, changing the subject, which second-year player left are y'all hoping to make a jump other than AJ Terrell?
Hennessy. I want to see Hennessy be that dog.
Yeah.
Next center, because
that'd be the main one.
Peter Collins was definitely shit. Peter Collins, man. That motherfucker. We thought he was going to be the next guy up, but shit. Damn. But, man, Hennessy hopefully changed that culture for us because that's why we drafted him. So I'm hoping for Hennessy to make that jump.
Ooh, I definitely. We definitely gonna need to see that second jump because he's gonna be the brains of the offensive line this year. So he's gonna have to make that jump. He ain't got a choice. What y'all got on that?
I say Richie Grant.
No, he said second year player. Second year player.
Oh, second-year player?
Yeah. Because we got Michael, because what is it? Is it Michael Walker? You got
Marlon Davidson. I forgot about him.
Marlon Davidson.
He definitely need to make that jump. He need to be the next motherfucker. The motherfucking, I don't even know. Who, Terrence Cody? I don't know. He just need to be the next motherfucker up there that needs to be the best defensive tackle because I'm waiting for this guy, man. Marlon Davidson, man, hopefully he makes an impact.
Oh, Lord, Walker, you stupid as hell, bro. He's stupid as hell. Look what he asked me. Said, so can you name the other 32 quarterbacks that are better than Matt Ryan? Hey, there you go. So I have no. You know what? I have to ask Zay this question. That's why I wish he would get on.
I just realized that's the same dude that came on the show and said quarterback better than Matt Ryan.
No. That was a different guy. That was I-20.
Okay.
No,
yeah, I'm about to say.
Nah,
okay.
Yeah. He's representing one of them. So that's why I wish. I know he's at work, but he's talking. He's in the chat talking to everybody. So must not be doing too much work. But my question would be for you is: so who would be the quarterback that would come in, and do you give him? But the thing about it is, if you get a quarterback, are you?
He ain't picking on me. I'm a grown ass man.
That man crying out his death. That man in his feeling. I'm a grown ass man. You probably rolling in.
I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man.
Hey, I'm about to say this is gonna be the last question for Zay Green.
Oh
and
yeah.
Like said, this is gonna be the end of all that shit right here. So since we need since in his ideology we need a new quarterback. So if the next quarterback comes in, you guarantee a Super Bowl within the first 4 or 5 years. Because the reason why I ask that is because if he don't win a Super Bowl in the 4 or 5 years, I guarantee you and a lot of folks like that be thinking to get rid of that quarterback if he don't win in the first 4 or 5 years.
Everybody wants a Patrick Mahomes, man. Patrick Mahomes is one of a kind. I get it. He's talented and shit. You know what I'm saying? He won a Super Bowl in like the third year of his fucking.
Oh Lord, we got Raiders Carlos back.
You know.
I'm like, damn, bro, y'all already got tax evasion shit going on over there in Las Vegas. Do y'all need to be talking shit right now?
That man on that Cali weed right now. Don't pay him that much. Don't pay no
Goddamn 43-6. That's all I gotta say about that, bro.
I'm a grown ass man. You ain't hurt my feelings.
All right.
I'm sorry.
That's it. We ain't gonna put no more. We ain't gonna put no more energy in here.
Oh man.
Because
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we just strayed away from the subject. Like I said, that's our bad. That's our bad. But like I said, cause the only reason why we doing it like that because he's not getting on the stream. Like I said, we asked him to get on the stream. He says he's at work, but he keeps talking shit. So he ain't doing no work. So we're gonna leave it alone. That's it on that.
Nobody's better than Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has an MVP, all right? Enough. We ain't gonna talk about this no more. Matt Ryan's the truth.
And the bad thing about it was the conversation wasn't even about Matt Ryan, but he brought Matt Ryan into the damn process. But let's go and get some of these questions in, man. Let's see. Cartier.
You couldn't even sign J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt wanted to sign with the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, he can go lose with the Cardinals all he wants. It's not like we needed him.
All right, so hold on. Let's go and switch it. So I got a question. So I know I mentioned this earlier. So which game this upcoming season are y'all looking forward to the most? Which game do you think is going to be the tone setter for this regime?
The Cowboys.
Cowboys?
Yeah.
Think Cowboys?
I think Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. Why y'all say Dallas and
I totally
Tampa
forgot
Bay?
the question.
Because of what they did to us last year, embarrassed us, and then it's Dan Quinn. I want to beat the shit out of that defense, man. Kyle Pitts don't get 4 touchdowns during that game. Jesus, man. I just want to see us beat the shit out of Dallas, and then the Aints. We beat both of their games. We could probably go to the playoffs.
Right. And
What was the question again? I forgot the question.
No. I was saying, which game do you think is that define? Which game are you looking forward to be kind of like that defining game for this new regime? And man said Tampa Bay. I was going to ask her why I say Tampa Bay.
The reason why I say Tampa Bay is because it's a divisional rival game, and then it's a well put together offense. It's like one of the they got one of the top 5 receiving corps in the NFL combination with Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin, and I believe that if we win, when we win, that's gonna be the tone set. That's gonna turn a lot of faces. Oh, Atlanta beat Tampa Bay. Atlanta beat Tom Brady, and that's gonna motivate the team now. That's gonna get a team energy.
Okay.
Man, all he do is just throw screen plays. Like, he don't throw that much. Like, all we gotta do is figure out what screen he's gonna throw it at, and just attack the play like that.
Okay. What you got on that, Mike? What game do you think is gonna define this regime or what they?
It's probably gonna be totally out of left field. But the Jets. The Jets.
I didn't expect.
Why to be the Jets? I know.
Why the Jets?
Why? Because we have a notorious history of not beating teams that we should beat the fucking hell out of. All right, let's just be real. We got a history of not winning games that we should win. There's absolutely no reason why we should not beat the living hell out of the Jets. All right, we should stomp them. I'm expecting to put up 40 on them. That defense is like they've lost a few players, and we're playing a rookie quarterback. All right, I don't think they have a running game on top of it. So if we don't put up 35 points, I'm gonna be pissed. We should beat the hell out of them. Okay, make no mistake about that at all. And I'm gonna say another game that I need for them to make a statement. Mr. Doofahan. Mr. Doofahan. I'm gonna need him. I shouldn't say this, but I need them to put somebody in the hospital. I want San Francisco 49ers players. I want somebody on their offense to go in the hospital. I need them. I need somebody. I need somebody to get hurt. Okay. I want them to understand and to know that we are not to be up with. All right. I'm gonna just say that. It's a new mentality. I need them to make sure that Kyle Shanahan knows that we ain't forgot a damn thing that he did. All right. So, like, I need for them to beat teams that we need to beat, and I need revenge. All right. That win and San Francisco wasn't good enough for me. I need them to beat the crap out of it because he in our house. And if they score more than even 20 points, I'm gonna be pissed off. So I want him to suffer. I want that game to get ugly. I'm talking about ugly.
Remember when Geno Smith and the Jets beat the Falcons? Geno Smith had like 4 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He made him look like Michael Vick out there.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. I think Mike Nolan was running that defense. Might have been Mike Nolan.
It was Mike Nolan. Same type of stuff. We always lose the team we got no business losing to. Like I said, I want blood. All right, I want blood from Kyle Shanahan.
I want Dallas to lose a lot.
Mm-hmm. I need, like I said, I don't want Kyle Shanahan at all. Like I don't want him gaining no confidence. I want to destroy him. Period, point blank. I don't want none of that. Like I said, I understand that when you look at our records, we should. I know everybody looking for us to pretty much sweep or at the least beat Carolina, New Orleans, Tampa, but I don't care about none of that. Like we need to establish a culture of doing what we need to do, and we haven't done that.
Man, we got the best O-line in the league, man. We'll be all right.
K-Star, you ain't saying nothing, bro. What?
And then the thing about it is,
my bad. That was a McCruff crime dog action that just happened there. My bad.
then the crazy thing, he talking about the offensive line in the last like preseason with the rookies.
Yeah.
The last preseason game against Cleveland, they only gave up 2 sacks.
Right.
But like third stringers.
But like I said, that the thing is, in order to negate that, like I said, quicken the passing game, run that no huddle.
Well, that's why Felipe is not our starting quarterback too. Josh Rosen actually did a decent job. Like I don't know why we are putting down the Josh Rosen side. Like I wanted Josh Rosen from the start, even you know what I'm saying, just as a backup, not starting, but just to be there, just to develop him. I just think he just, you know what I'm saying, needs somebody to mentor him or something like that.
Right. Yeah. So I ain't get it. My bad. I ain't get a chance to say the game that I said was set to talk. And I was actually going to agree with Money Man on that, and I was going to say Tampa Bay, just because they are the defending Super Bowl champions. Same team that they had last year. So, and then you also have to look at those Tampa Bay games. It wasn't so much of a blowout as far as we getting stomped out. It was the regime of doing something different, then going back to what has been killing us is the cover 3 that cover 3 bend over defense, and just couldn't recover from that. So yeah, I just want to get that out the way. I didn't get a chance to say that.
Rosen could have had at least 3 or 2 touchdowns during that game. That tight end miscommunicated with Rosen in the end zone. He could have had that tight end for a touchdown. Rosen's gonna be all right. If he develops, he might take over. Who knows?
Anything can happen. Carter Walker said, "What do you think is the team's biggest concern heading into week 1?"
I'll go real fast. It's quite simple. The biggest concern is shutting these damn fans up. So they gonna cry like little bitches if we don't win games immediately. Oh, we should have done drafted Fields. Oh,
we should have drafted Mike Jones. We should have drafted Justin Fields.
We should have never traded Julio Jones. We didn't win with Julio Jones neither. So what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, like I said, I ain't really too much of a concern. The only thing concerning week 1 is going to be the mentality. How are we going to attack this team?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that I worry about. I'm worried about the mentality of the coaches, the play calling, and how would they react to this new scheme.
Right.
Because the only thing, like I said, you have to remember the Falcons were 6-7 plays away from being 10-6 last year. Was 6 plays away from being 10-6 last year.
We should have beat Philadelphia to go back to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, fucking Julio dropped that pass in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Right.
Matt Ryan's the truth, man. I don't know why I did that with Matt Ryan. That's the truth, man.
Oh God, you didn't say that. Oh God. God, you didn't. He did not just say that. Oh God.
Hey man, he really just said that. He had to bring up the Julio Jones.
See, I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan. You see, I'm a fan.
Oh my goodness.
But like I said, it's water under the bridge now. Like I said, it's a new regime now, so we're really literally starting over.
We have enough pass rushers. Who's our pass rushers? Steven Means, Fowler. What's how you say that dude's name? Josh, the Hawaiian dude. I don't know. I forgot.
Jacob Detui Marin.
Yeah, Jacob Detui. Who else is a pass rusher? I
was about to say he dropped some weight too.
Right? Yeah, he definitely looked like he's ready to step up. Look, he was defensive player of the week. You know what I'm saying? So we could see a defensive player of the year, maybe. I don't know. I only one can hope, but that's up to him. So, yeah.
But yeah, like I say, it's just gonna come down to scheme and mentality. That's the first thing. That's the first thing you do. You have to. This is why we said about the Arthur Smith culture. This is what we're banking on, is a new mentality.
I think Dean Pease like to blitz a lot with his corners too. So you can see Avery Williams going in those blitz package, getting the speedy blitz, you know what I'm saying? So it's coming everywhere, he said, man. It's coming from left, right, up, down, north, south, east, west, all of that shit. We coming for them, man. We ready.
Y'all already know I'm a scheme guy. All right. Y'all already know. Let me take this head. Let me take the head off real quick. All right. I'm a scheme guy. I'm all about scheme. I'm about to give y'all a little bit of lesson. There's multiple ways to get pressure on a quarterback. Okay. There's multiple ways to get after a quarterback and create pass rush. There's blitzing. There's the most obvious one is a front four. But this is another thing that people don't realize. you can actually get pressure on a quarterback by having great coverage, mixing up the coverage. So just
Exactly. You're right about
because
that one.
you don't see, I'll just say, not even Aaron Donald. Like you don't even see great. I'll just say the Denver Broncos where they had DeMarcus Ware, Von Miller, and those guys. They had an excellent front four, so they could get that. You don't see that a lot. But one thing that you don't realize when you go back and look at that Broncos team is that even when they weren't getting pressure after the quarterback, they had 3 quality cornerbacks that they never get any credit for. They had 3 quality Pro Bowl corners. Chris Harris, somebody else.
It was Akeem Talib, and
Akeem
it was
Talib.
what was that dude name? Oh, Courtney Roby or something. I think it was Courtney Roby.
Yeah. So like they were actually helping them get home on a lot of passes. So it's like just because you don't have that one pass rusher that's going 2 pass rushers that's going to make the difference doesn't mean you can't get pressure on the quarterback. Coverage is a way that you can get pressure on the quarterback too. So don't just worry about Grady Jarrett and.
And also shout out to Javon Estrada for the $4.99.
$4.99. Chris Harris.
Holla.
We had that too when Vic Beasley had that breakout year for 1 year. Desmond Trufant, Robert Alford.
Mm-hmm.
We had great coverage during that year, and they was able to get to the quarterback as easily as 1, 2, 3. Man, like it's so sad, but I don't know what the fuck happened after that.
Well, I think the biggest issue was like you said, when Trufant kind of went out. Like I said, Robert Alford did go Jalen Collins kind of went on kind of like that run where
that motherfucker, man.
But,
damn, he stepped up though during the Super Bowl. He stepped up. Damn, I don't even want to mention that.
He stepped up during that run. He stepped up in that run. They were getting a lot of turnovers.
Be patient now. Be patient. Listen. Go ahead. I'm confident with what we got. See, I'm a type of person right here. This the type of person I am. Back when I was when I had my job, I'm so negative. I'm so negative about a player. So if I say this is a good player right here, this is a great, excellent player right here, best believe he's a great, excellent player. So with me having the confidence that I think we in good hands, I believe we in good hands.
Yeah.
You say Matt Ryan's the truth?
Listen, I don't care how old you are or how young you are. If you got a great offensive line that can block and give you time to throw the ball, any quarterback gonna look good.
Why you think Tom Brady told them to get Tristan Wirth? He was like, "Yo, get Tristan Wirth, man. I need somebody to block for me." What the fuck?
You realize out of this, I watched a video on this right here. Out of all the years Tom Brady been in the NFL, I think it was like 4 or 5 seasons that he didn't have a top offense and a top defense around him.
No, he always had an offensive line. Nate Solders, man.
That's what I'm saying. I think only 5 years out of his career that he didn't have that. But the other years he had it, he had a top offensive line and a top defense.
Yo, that's why you get to play until he's 50 years old.
Just like with back here. You remember back here when Dallas was I think they went undefeated one year back in 2013. Dak Prescott first rookie season, and they was winning all them games.
He was undefeated.
No, I don't think
it was undefeated. I think they won about 12. I think they won about 12, 13 games now.
Yeah, they won. They was 13-3 that year. Yeah.
When Zeke was going off.
And that was Doc freshman year. And you see, and he was playing really backup to Tony Romo. And you see how that year Tony Romo looked great because he had a great offensive line that blocked for him.
That's because he had
That he
Zach
brought
Martin.
Yeah, it makes every quarterback look good.
But this is the
And then,
aspect of the game. That's the aspect of the game nobody likes to talk about is the trenches. And that's why we always say the trenches matter more than your skill players.
And not that I think that he got a great offensive line that can block for I think we got a good offensive line that will block for Matt. And not just for that, give him time to throw, but you got receivers that can create separation for an open pass with the time and the space that he had to throw.
Right.
I don't think our offensive line can be worse than the Giants or the Cincinnati Bengals, man. Like, come on, man.
Boy.
And then Gallman came from the Giants, which had the worst offensive line last year, was still able to run 100 yards in a game. Come on, man. Like, I believe in Gallman. Gallman might be – he is from Clemson. He may be smooth, so – probably only 26 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's still got a lot to learn, so we definitely going to use the shit out of him this year. He's going to win us a Super Bowl.
Right. Well, yeah. And here's a question right here. Lord have mercy. This was ass. Is Tony Romo a Hall of Famer?
Hell no.
No. Bro, they talking about they got him on the Hall of Fame ballot right now.
Man, they sucking off everybody they possibly can to get him in that mode.
Boy, if Tony Romo go in the Hall of Fame, ain't nobody got shit to say about no other quarterback ever.
Then Chad Ochocinco should be in the Hall of Fame too. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Come on,
Tony Romo. What? Did he not win a single playoff game in his career, or he's still winless?
I just remember a bunch of 8-8 seasons. That's all I remember. It was a bunch of 8-8 seasons.
Man, Jerry Jones probably paying his way into the Hall of Fame. Jerry Jones,
you already know that. Jerry Jones got long money.
Did you know Tony Romo married his daughter?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Tony Romo, what?
Tony Romo is his son-in-law.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's his son-in-law.
Damn. No, man, that's crazy. Fuck Tony Romo. All right, well, fuck Tony Romo, man. Matt Ryan all day. Whatever. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, if they but I'm about to say, bro, if they throw Tony Romo into the Hall of Fame, bro.
Before Chad Ochocinco.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
Even TJ Houshmandzadeh should be in the Hall of Fame before.
Tony Romo is 2-6 in the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he won 2 playoff games.
I
don't remember them.
They lost against the who did they lose against the championship game? Was it the Packers?
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, it was the Packers. Yep.
Yeah,
he's 2-6. Yeah, he's 2-6 in the playoffs. So it's like, how the hell are you? How the hell are you 4 games under 500 and you talking about having a pro? Like that's crazy. Like, come on, man.
I told you, boy. That's Jerry. That's Jerry Jones, man. I'm telling you, Jerry Jones got a whole lot of proof.
Deserves it before Tony Romo. Like, come on now. Fucking Ricky Williams deserves it before him.
Oh man,
if you put Tony Romo in the Hall of Fame, Chad Pennington needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Chad Pennington.
Oh.
I said, I said it. Yeah, but Ghost Pepper said it like this. But Tommy Nobles and Jesse Tuggle can't get in the Hall of Fame.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Did they put Warren Dunn in the Hall of Fame from Atlanta?
Nah, Warren Dunn ain't in there yet. But like I said, if Tony Romo goes into the Hall of Fame before Jesse Tuggle does, I'm going to Canton myself, and I'm slapping the shit out of Roger Goodell. I'm telling you right now, on site.
Nobody gonna watch that shit. Everybody gonna turn that shit off. Tony Romo touches the mic.
Oh. Like the Hall of Fame is gonna be just tarnished after that if he goes.
Yeah, that's your
That
standard
dude's
right
all
there. Tony
credibility.
Romo, your standard is Tony Romo.
I'm
That's
like,
what said it.
I'm
You're
like,
lowering the bar too low there, my
I'm
guys.
like, look. Jesse Tuggle, Chuck Smith, Ricky Williams, Fred Taylor,
Bob Whitfield.
Bob Whitfield, all these guys.
I don't
David,
know Mike.
David Garrard.
Y'all
Y'all remember David Garrard?
Oh God, David
He's
Garrard.
better than-
David Garrard only had like maybe 1 or 2 good years. After that, it was like that. And I saw prove it as is Michael Vick a Hall of Famer.
Michael Vick, a Hall of Famer. He changed the game. He definitely changed
the game. But the problem is if you're going to base it based off of impact as far as running the ball, cultural icon, he would get in there. But if you're just basing it on quarterback numbers as well as running numbers, he might not get in there.
He gonna get in there. He's getting in there.
But he's there because of how much money he made everybody.
Yeah, Michael Vick getting into the Hall of Fame. He's definitely getting. He's not getting like maybe 10 years from now, but he definitely.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no first ballot shit. They're basically gonna do. They basically gonna do him like they did Sayers. Remember, Gale Sayers only played 6 years,
and he was the first quarterback that had the highest contract in NFL history.
Mm-hmm.
And then lost it all because
but
his dumb ass.
But the problem is, like I said, actually look. If you look at the quarterback numbers as far as him throwing the ball, and I know a lot of people say, well, he didn't have receivers and stuff like that. But did you know that Jim Moore Jr. almost got fired in his second year because they said Michael Vick was not progressing as a quarterback?
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, you got to have 4 all. You got to have at least 4 All-Pro selections, and Michael Vick has that, so he is eligible for the Hall of Fame.
Right.
But
ain't gonna be like 20 years from now.
I don't honestly.
Maybe 15 years.
I don't think.
That's gonna be kind of tough. That's gonna be kind of tough to.
Yeah, that's why
see. Like I said, if he gets in, it's gonna be based on just his rushing numbers alone as a quarterback. That would be the only thing that'll get him in.
He gonna be in the same class as Larry Fitzgerald.
As far as Michael Vick is concerned, it has to be one of those special awards or special occasions. As far as like him being like an icon, a guy that helped change the game.
Right.
He did change it. Running over Minnesota defense, like.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You got moments, but then when you also look at it as well, is you didn't have back-to-back winning seasons with him.
Yeah, and he really, I mean, outside of the Green Bay situation, coming back and being a comeback player of the year, I believe with Philadelphia, like that's the only defining moments in his career that he has. So you can't say that he's even worth a Hall of Fame selection just based on the numbers. It had to be one of those special occasions where they say, all right, we just want to honor you for helping changing the game. Like that's the only thing he could be eligible for.
Here you go. A little medal,
Falcons team was one of those teams.
What was I gonna say? I said, damn.
So yeah, like I said, it's gonna be good. That's gonna be tough because, like you said, the dog fighting thing that makes it no better. But if you take the dog fighting thing away, like I said, it's gonna be hard for him to get in. Like I said,
wasn't he the first person to have the first football player to have his own shoe?
No.
Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson. Dion had shoes.
Dion.
Yeah.
What the first person to come out of prison and join the NFL?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Flacco, man. Why we even mention that name in here?
Which name? What name we got?
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco. No, he probably ain't gonna get in.
Man, Ray Lewis gave him that fucking Super Bowl.
He ain't gonna get in. That because, like I said, if you like
Ray
if
Lewis
you look
already
at
a Hall of Fame.
Joe, you said who?
Ray Lewis already in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think he was saying that. Yeah,
2 years ago.
I was saying Ray Lewis gave him his champion ring.
Yeah, he was talking about he rode on the back of that defense and special team.
Hell yeah. Dude, Jacoby Jones saved his fucking career. There you go.
Yeah. Because you have to look at before that Super Bowl run, like I said, Joe Flacco was like middle to bottom of the league as far as a quarterback. And then you have to look, you got the one Super Bowl run, and then you look at what happened afterwards. He reverted back to that bottom tier, and they ended up getting cut a couple years later, and then he's been backing up ever since.
And Matt
So
Ryan
the career has been inconsistent.
Matt Ryan was drafted in the same year. Come on. Matt Ryan's almost threw 5,000 yards this year. Like, come on. Matt Ryan's the truth. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it.
So, yeah. But like I said, Michael Vick it's kind of hard for me to say it. I can't put him in. I don't think he'll be on. Prove it says a Super Bowl ring. See, like I said, and you can't really base it on that because if that's the case, if the Super Bowl ring mattered, then like I said, Trent Dilfer will be in the Hall of Fame. Nick Foles will be in the Hall of Fame later on in the future. Brad Johnson. But like I said, when you talk about those quarterbacks, nobody really ever mentions those quarterbacks having Super Bowl rings. See, now if you're just basing it off of Drew Brees having a ring and Aaron Rodgers having a ring, those guys are at the top. Those guys are at the top of the league right at the moment when they won theirs. Trent Dilfer was at the bottom of the league. And he had no impact on that team whatsoever besides just don't turn the ball over. And that's what they literally did. So this is why we always say if the Super Bowl ring defines you as a Hall of Famer, you got to take the gold jacket off of Dan Marino. You got to take the gold jacket off of Dan Fouts. You got to take the gold jacket off of Jim Kelly. Those guys don't need to be in the Hall.
Joe Namath too.
Joe Namath got one.
He got one. Oh yeah, he did get one.
But Proven said Trent was not elite, but you put in Super Bowl. He has a Super Bowl ring. So if you said Super Bowl, but like I said, by you saying Super Bowl, you said the Super Bowl ring is actually a criteria to getting in the Hall of Fame. Trent Dilfer got a Super Bowl ring, am I right? So by your logic, he should be in the Hall of Fame.
David Carr should be in the Hall of Fame too. That was a joke. Eli Manning.
Eli probably get in.
Eli's getting in.
He's getting in.
He beat Tom Brady twice. How you do that?
Yeah, he's going to get in. If Brett Favre get in for all the interceptions he threw, Eli Manning get in.
Hey,
how we gonna get rid of Matt Ryan because he can't throw deep balls? Well, fuck.
What happened to that quarterback that Oakland had before Carr?
Jamarcus Russell.
Jamarcus Russell.
Pryor. No.
Or you talking about Rich Gannon?
No, his dad was the head coach of Florida 2 years ago before that coach Florida got in there.
Wasn't it Terrell Pryor?
I know Terrell Pryor. I know he was quarterback and damn, I don't know.
Man, fuck the Oakland Raiders. I'm sure.
When he was the quarterback at Oakland about 2 years ago, about two and a half years ago, his daddy was the head coach at Florida.
I don't know, man. This is where Raiders Carlos supposed to come in at and give us that goddamn information.
Jeff Garcia should be in the Hall of Fame.
I don't think he gonna get in. I don't think he gonna get in. Jeff Garcia, nah. Like I said, he had a good 3-year run, but if you look outside of that 3-year run with San Fran, he ain't put enough up to get in the Hall.
We're not signing Cam Newton. There's no reason to sign Cam Newton. That dude is washed. He can't throw over 10 yards. Y'all talking about Matt Ryan not throwing no deep balls? Cam Newton couldn't even throw 10 yards to Neil Harris in the fucking game. What do you think he's going to come here with a new offensive coordinator? You think he's going to do the same exact? No, come on now. Y'all need to stop with Cam Newton. Like, that's just it's irritating, man. Because Cam Newton's washed now. He's done. He's just done.
And plus the Cam Newton thing is gonna be a major distraction. It's not even Cam Newton being the distraction.
Right. He's gonna be at the strip club every night.
No. I wouldn't even say that, but the media is gonna make it a bigger circus than Cam Newton would.
Right, and we try to focus on putting this game plan together to win a Super Bowl. So no, Cam Newton is not coming to Atlanta.
They throwing quarterbacks left and right. Jim Kelly already in there. so Bruce Gradkowski.
Yeah, that's who the guy he was talking about. That's the guy.
Oh God. Oh hell no. Bruce Gradkowski he barely made the Toledo Hall of Fame with that.
Julio
man,
what?
Hold on.
Michael Jenkins made Matt Ryan. Come on now.
Hold on. Let's focus on that one for a second. But we got to address that one just a little bit. Julio made, like I said, I did not know Julio Jones could throw for 12,000 yards and catch for 12,000 yards at the same time.
He needs some attention. He need a hug. He been leaving crazy comments just to get a reaction.
This is the first time I seen him. I see Vivo.
I've been watching it. He been leaving dumb stuff, and then for the last 5 minutes trying to get a reaction. We'll give you your little 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah. The only thing I will say is every receiver that has left Atlanta, where have they been?
Mohamed Sanu, Harry Douglas, Taylor Gabriel. Who else? Damn, Taylor Gabriel was good though.
Yeah,
I think he was in San Fran right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Corey Wall I got him on the floor. That Toledo Hall of Fame. Yeah, he gonna be in the Toledo Hall of Fame. Shoot, the Toledo, whatever the hell, Rockets, whatever name they is. He gonna be in their Hall of Fame. But we got Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer was kind of that was unfortunate with him.
Man, fuck the Aints.
What's that?
Yo, James Winston is about to throw 5 interceptions in both games. Fuck out of here.
Look. I gotta bring this in a little bit. All right, look, we just gotta stop with these phony ass quarterbacks. All right, that y'all trying to push to the forefront. You gotta at least have 50,000. At least 40,000 passing yards before you even get considered as a Hall of Famer. All right, so all you guys already talking about these rushing yards and all this stuff. Michael Vick don't even have 30,000 yards passing, so that's an automatic no. All right, I just throw that out there. He does have 4 All Pros. All right, being voted an All Pro. All right, so as far as that concerned, he is eligible, but when you look at the quarterbacks that are there, they have a certain threshold of numbers. So if you're not anywhere near the threshold of the smallest guy, then your ass is nowhere near it. All right. And Michael Vick, as much as y'all love him, he's not even that. All right. So look, not even Cam Newton. All right. Let's just stop. All right. Let's just stop. The dude is done. Why are we still talking about guys that are journeyman? The man got cut from the damn Patriots and lost his job to a fucking rookie quarterback, and we up here capping for this man to be our starting quarterback.
Not even our starting, our backup quarterback. Be on the fucking bench.
He got cut from the damn Carolina Panthers, who still ain't found a damn quarterback, and we want him on offense. Like, let's just stop. All right, this is enough of the dumb questions. All right, somebody, I know we got some intelligent questions in here. All right, or else we're gonna just end it. I think we already at the 2 hour mark anyway.
10 minutes on this thing.
Yeah. Marcus on the truth, bro. Matt Ryan's the truth.
So let's get our final thought. We'll start with DJ, and then we go to money.
Oh, well,
final thought. Anything that you wanna talk about, get off your chest.
I just think that our team is we in the process of building. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take time. We're going to have patience with this team because it is a new regimen. But at the same time, I'm excited for Kyle Pitts. I'm very excited for Kyle Pitts because that 27-yard catch he did in the preseason,
bro,
that's just the beginning, y'all. That is just the beginning. I mean, he did a little fake, little whoop, and you know what I'm saying? Shit, we might see more of that shit, guys. Come on now. So that's all I got to say is Matt Ryan is our starting quarterback. We don't need Cam Newton. We good. Dean Pease is a legendary coach, and yeah, fuck the Aints.
You had to throw that one in there.
All right, Money, what you got for it? Money Man, what you got for it?
Money. Hey, get that off.
Just like I said, week 1 is gonna be the example. It's gonna be the example. We went 1-0 in the long in years. That's gonna be the example. That's gonna also set the tempo.
There you go. Hey, Moni 504. If the Falcons are going 4-13, the Saints are going 1-16. Putting that out there right now.
Y'all drafted a defensive end who could have went later in the round. Like, what the fuck y'all was thinking? We stole Terry Fortnite. I'm pretty sure Terry Fortnite was the mastermind behind y'all drafting. So, thank you for Terry, though. Appreciate y'all, Ace fan.
See, he gonna be like this. We gonna get W today.
You got everybody. Everybody on the team right now. They confident. Everybody.
We gonna get W today.
It's a good atmosphere when everybody on offense and defense comfortable with how they plan and how they went through a training camp, and they even happy and comfortable with the coach that they have, and that means a lot right there. Everybody happy.
Exactly. But yeah, definitely. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, Saints gonna be last in the division. I'm just gonna say that right now, and I'm gonna still say it. They say they're going 13-4. They're going 1-16. Well, yeah, 1-16. Okay, but like I said, at the end of the day, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Proven said James don't even know the damn alphabet.
James tripping over bags. Come on now.
Oh, Mo, you want? Hey, Mo, you want to put the? Hey, we can put the bet on it. You want to put the 20 spot on it? That we gonna be better than y'all. That y'all gonna go last place.
Ain't coming back to the stream. We're gonna be too.
Yeah, this is the first time I seen it. Probably gonna be the last time we see it. But
right.
But yeah, like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all continue to follow AFN. Y'all make sure you continue to follow Mad Mike Sports. Like I said, we appreciate my boy DJ Changalang and Money Man Osama for joining us tonight on this lovely Friday night madness.
Yeah. I thank y'all for having me, man.
Hey man, no problem, man, no problem. And like I said, appreciate and like I said, continue to support just 6-man K
Yeah.
Styles with 2 Z's.
I'm gonna
Y'all
continue
see-
to share it even on my Facebook, even on my
y'all see that?
Facebook page. I'm gonna continue to share. I'm gonna share it where we can bring in some more people to join.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Like I said, that's the thing. We will appreciate people that will come on and talk with us. Like I said, even if you have a difference of an opinion, but the thing about it is you got to be willing to back that opinion up on camera with us. That's the only thing we say. Because like I said, you can talk big stuff in the chat, but you got to be able to talk that big stuff when it's your time to step up to the plate.
Man, I
But
don't want no Aints fan in this stream, man. Y'all lame.
nah, hey, we welcome anybody, man. It don't even matter, man. Like I said, the only thing we just say is just don't be disrespectful. But oh Lord, hey, I say bring it, man. Bring it. It's all good. But that's all I gotta say, man. What you got for him, Mike? Give you that closer roll. I think he done froze up. So, well, as y'all see, Mike done got into the stoic Zen phase right now. Like I said, just continue to follow AFN and everybody here. And I always say, AFN, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home. But you gotta get the hell up out of here. And Moni said 28-3. I about got that petition for that NFC game.
Hey, Tom
I'll
Brady
take
beat the mess out of them.
Yeah.
Tom Brady beat the mess out of him and made Drew Brees cry.
Yeah. He's saying 28-3, but they literally tried to put the NFL on child support over an NFC championship game. So you ain't gotta say nothing about no 28-3. I still got the documentation. All right, Mike. Go ahead and close it out, man. You done did one of my takes and froze up.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Nah. It is what it is. But like I said, man, you ain't gotta go home. But Mike, you supposed to help close it out. Well, you gotta get the hell up out of here, man. Like I said, we out here. Deuce!
Fuck the Aints. Fuck the Aints. I'm just joking.
he said 1-0, boy. Your ass was still in diapers the last time. You probably can't even remember that.